Bottomless powder. Every pole plant. Every turn. Every lap. For days on end. That's the unforgettable experience of heli-skiing and cat skiing in British Columbia, Canada. Are you tired of waiting in line at the resort? Navigating through thousands of cars in the parking lot? Or having a foot of fresh chopped up by your second run? Then heli or cat skiing is what you've been waiting for. Just you, your friends and family, and a handful of other guests, skiing in thousands of acres of pristine wilderness, all to yourself. British Columbia, Canada is the epicenter of all the major heli and cat ski operators in the world, hosting 95% of all heli and cat ski skiing on the planet. With 18 heli-ski and 12 cat ski operators located throughout all regions of British Columbia, the locations have a multitude of options to suit your needs. From boutique operations with small groups, to multi-lodge operators hosting large groups, remote locations to town-based, and day trips to week-long, there are packages available for all. The combination of abundant snowfall, cool temperatures, and regular breaks in weather systems makes British Columbia the best place in the world for skiing and snowboarding with helicopters or snowcats. All the members of Helicat Canada follow a stringent protocol for safety. The guides and staff are highly trained, and first and foremost, they are looking out for your safety in the backcountry as you enjoy your powder experience. Don't think that you have to be an extreme skier to go heli or cat skiing. If you are a strong intermediate skier or rider, the terrain options will challenge all levels, all within your comfort zone. So why ski hardpack at the resort when you can rip the powder? Stay tuned. There's more coming up to help you plan your next great winter excursion. Untouched, untracked, dry, deep powder. That's heli-skiing.
Brevstow base from Irvine. Yeah, check AOVs off the hotel with Dave and his group on board, and we're northbound for the area of April.
Heli-skiing has a misconception of being a sport for the rich and famous and for expert skiers only. To the contrary, it's something that everyone can afford, and if you are a strong intermediate skier or snowboarder, you can heli-ski.
Okay, ready when you are.
The experience of heli-skiing is like none other. A helicopter will whisk you away over the vast expanses of British Columbia wilderness and drop you on a mountaintop with epic vertical feet of untouched powder below. All for you and a few other guests.
I mean, you come to British Columbia from all over the world because the terrain is insane. The acreage that you can cover when you're in a heli is just insane. You can get dropped off on any peak and ski fresh all the way to the bottom. I mean, it's just, it's the way to do it.
It's just fun to be out in an area that feels a little more raw and is in the middle of nowhere, and you're quite a ways from civilization, and you're here just for the sole purpose of accessing huge mountains with a helicopter. And it's pretty fun.
Sometimes the helicopter is the most fun part. I'm serious. Buzz around, look at all the peaks, window shopping. It's pretty cool.
And there are a variety of options available to try heli-skiing that will fit your budget, from day trips and staying in town to multi-day, remote lodge-based adventures. The 18 Helicat Canada heli-ski operations cover all regions of British Columbia, from the far north near the Yukon and Alaska, all the way to the Canada-US border, and spanning BC from the Pacific to the Rockies. Safety is paramount at all Helicat Canada heli-ski operations. The heli-ski guides are trained to the highest levels of certification and follow stringent safety standards. The pilots all have a high level of experience with winter mountain flying, and the helicopters are maintained to the highest standards by qualified engineers. Fortunately, down days are few, and most locations have treed terrain for when the weather is poor. Try heli-skiing once, and you will be addicted.
The more I travel, the more I realize that BC is the best skiing in the world. So I'm pretty happy to be up here and have some heli time and get to explore the mountains in a helicopter, which is pretty much the probably the coolest way to get around in the mountains. You know, you can fly to peaks, you can look out the window and point at things, and then next thing you know, your pilot's dropping you off. It's pretty much the coolest thing.